Hey, Canadian Treasure Hunter here. Day 2 of spring cleanup. This area has got Saturday, Sunday, and pickup days Monday. It's not a big area, but you know, like I say, a lot of houses there, subdivisions. You never know. I remember spring cleanup about almost close to 20 years ago. We used to have it in our neighborhood in Surrey until people started abusing it. What they would do is bring trash from a different municipality that didn't have a spring cleanup, and they would have a brand new house, 5,000 square foot house, totally brand new, and have heaps of garbage, like rotted fences and debris, not even related to their property. So the city got so upset about this, they ended up canceling it. So we lost Surrey, Coquitlam we lost is a big area, Port Coquitlam, Port Moody. We lost a lot of areas. And like I say, spring cleanup can be really, really good. It's like if you're first on site and guys start taking stuff out of the garage. I mean, we've had vintage electronics, collectibles, antiques, video games, video players, a lot of computers, lots of scrap metal, car batteries, radiators, aluminum, copper, pounds and pounds of copper. I remember finding boat motors. That time, they were old school boat motors like Johnson's and stuff. I threw them in a scrap pile, but probably today it wouldn't worth something. But back then, like I say, there's so much of it. Everywhere you went, there was piles and piles of scrap. But anyways, like I say, a lot of the people ruined it. It's probably like that everywhere else. I read, I'm reading different municipalities that say due to abuse, right? They no longer have it. But Surrey's got they do have a cleanup, but you have to call and arrange an appointment. It'll come out and pick your debris up once a year. But that doesn't help the guy like me want to go out there and, you know, because fuel's expensive nowadays. So if everybody's throwing trash out, you have a good chance of recouping your fuel. Your fuel and you know, your time, and get some cool neat things. Anyways, you got rid of those tires, got $100 for those tires. Happy about that. They were like, they had 24,000 K on there, really good shape. I talked to the owner and I told him, why do you put on Craigslist? He just didn't want to bother. It's just people don't want to bother. I threw stuff on Craigslist, it's a waste of time. There's guys saying they're coming to your house, they're an hour away, 2 hours away, then they phone you, say how about tomorrow. They just play games. Craigslist is basically, to be honest, a waste of time. A lot of guys do not want to sell on Craigslist anymore. You got a bunch of idiots come out, and the more I know guys had demo sales with Craigslist, and the guys are coming out there, the criminals. They're coming out there and stealing everything. As soon as the guy goes away, locks the door, they break in and steal all the appliances. And some guys were caught through Craigslist. They took the license plate numbers of the guys who went there. Some guys are smart, right? Take all license plate numbers, look at all the guys coming in there, look at the neighbors, send up cameras and so on, and guys are caught red-handed, basically, you know, stealing, viewing the Craigslist ad and stealing after. So Marketplace, I know Marketplace is another place. It is supposed to be pretty good. So far, you know, everything's been selling on there, and people, when they buy something, they do pick it up. If you ask $25, they say they're picking up, and they come real quick. So it's another avenue of selling is Marketplace. But anyways, like I say, I just want to talk a few things before I get to the site here. I got about a 20-minute drive. I'm taking the highway out there. We got the truck highway here, which is pretty good. That one is real quick, gets me there about 20 minutes. But anyways, we're talking about products, you know, with Trump and the trade war with China. You know what? Those tariffs are not going to help either side, because the tariff will end up being 100% on both sides and charge tariffs, so no one's really winning, right? What the consumers got to do is buy in home. Don't buy overseas, or buy high quality products. You know, if you're buying, like as a scrapper, you know, we see products, we take stuff apart. You can see a good washing machine. It's got a big motor, it's heavy, well built. You get a piece of crap, it rattles, shakes apart. It's junk. Same with we're looking at blenders. Why are you paying 60 bucks for a blender? Why are you paying 500? Well, that $500 blender, you can basically chop concrete. They got real stainless steel blades. They're like solid. So I personally, when I do buy power tools, I buy mid-grade. Mid-grade is a grade where not too cheap, not too expensive, durable, gets broken or lost, okay, not in the world, right? Mid-grade, you know, I buy a lot of DeWalt products, but my Sawzall Cordis DeWalt, it only lasts about 6 to 8 months. That's all I can get out of that thing during demolition or you know, the workers are abusive. But you know, I've already bought 3 in a row and they only last 6-7 months if you're lucky, or maybe sometimes if I operate it, it lasts a little bit longer. But you know, if I paid probably maybe 200 or 250, 300 maybe for one, it probably lasts maybe over a year and a half, right? But if you do buy a product, always buy better quality. Look for your names, research. I mean, I remember products were made in Japan, big old stereos. They were heavy as hell. They had quality materials. They lasted 30 years. They're still working today. You're buying stereos from China and other countries. A lot of them are mass-producing products. They're almost broken when they ship them to you. Unreliable. They break down. You can't repair them. They're disposable. They're just junk. You know, you get a stereo, pick it up, it weighs a pound, 2 pounds. Well, how are you getting 100 watts on a 2 or 3 pound stereo? It's possible. Those things, you know, once you start cranking a power up, they distort and they burn out. They overheat, right? But anyways, my point of view is buy quality. We need, like I say, Trump should be building factories in their own country. Start building stuff like the old days. Get the locals buying better products, paying more money, paying a decent wage. Because in the long run, you buy a kitchen product that should last 5 years. I bought microwaves. I got 6 months to a year to start sparking and breaking down. Why is that? You lift it up, it weighs 10 pounds. Old school microwaves were 30 and 40 pounds. They had huge transformers, great electronics. They were well built. So my advice is, like I say, I know if you don't want to buy from China, there's good products coming out of Germany. I remember some of these brand name washing machines, they changed their line and built in a different country. They almost went bankrupt. I can't remember the name. They almost went bankrupt because the products are failing. They're breaking down. So hey, you could see these companies saving money, but the end result is they're losing customers by reality. You know, products aren't surviving. If you buy something that'll last basically your warranty 2 years and you're junking it, well, what's the point of buying it? It should last you 5 years minimum. If you can't get 5 years out of a product, don't buy it. Pay more money. So you can look at the products. Like I know Sony, they had those big screen TVs that went in Mexico. Those products didn't last worth crap. They were out of alignment. They constantly were sending them back. My brother bought a TV. It was $10,000. I remember we're looking at about 20 years ago. Paid $10,000. These were the big screen TVs, the huge ones, projection style TVs, XBRs. They were, you know, anywhere from $8,000 to $10,000 when they came out. He had to get the service guy from Sony in-home service 3 times. He actually sent the thing back 3 times and got 3 different models. Even the service guy was frustrated. They were untunable. They were just, the quality wasn't there. So, you know, a lot of these companies lost their name because they sent them overseas to countries that didn't really care. They mass-produced them. It's like a McDonald's hamburger. You know, you're paying 10 bucks now for 12 bucks for a hamburger meal. You might as well pay 15 or 17 at a restaurant. Support local restaurants, community, right? It's all about making a buck, right? That's why these companies are greedy and they make so much money. But you know what? You have to think of the local people, our local economy. If you don't support economy, just like here, we're tearing everything down in town. All the buildings, all the historical buildings are long gone, houses, everything. People are buying these products, they're not even living in it. So what's the purpose of that? You have a whole town that's half empty. They got like 20,000 homes that are empty, they're saying. Homes, apartments, and buildings they're totally empty. What's the purpose of that? They're not even renting them out. So how does that help our community? You know, how's the people, local people trying to live in here? You can't. So my advice is buy mid-grade products. Try to buy local if you can. Research the product. Don't buy the cheapest. The cheapest is crap. I'm sure if you don't have much money, that's fine. Buy it cheap. You know, don't expect it to last. Remember, you're buying a piece of junk that is unrepairable. Once it breaks, you cannot repair it. It's a piece of crap. Just like some of the metal detectors nowadays. You pick them up, if the warranty runs out, sorry, it's unrepairable. There's nothing can be done there. You have to buy a whole new unit. So be aware of what you're buying. That's all I say. Hopefully you find some treasures. I'll be posting more. Stay tuned. Here's the first pile here. It looks like all bird cages and lots of scrap metal, but hey, didn't bring my truck. But there's a couple good cages here. Like that's a good solid cage right there. It's a solid cage there, another cage there. I can hear birds in this house, lots of birds. So I probably got a whole load of birds in there, but what am I gonna take here? If I had my truck, I would load all this, but you know, it's a shame because some of these things are usable. But I'll see. I'll show you later. I just wanted to show you the weather right now. It's really crappy. Not expecting a lot of good stuff today because a lot of people don't want to leave their house or pull garbage out. So I'm hoping maybe clearing up at the end of the day. If you look at there, there's a little bit of a clearing coming. You know, we need a couple hours of cloudy weather, then we'll be probably doing pretty good. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you posted. I got a couple things so far. I got a leaf blower, couple of pieces of electronics, nothing good yet. I saw lots of metal. I saw one guy already with a trailer and he had a bunch of metal, but I'm looking for small stuff, valuable stuff, and good scrap metal for now. Might bring my truck later or tomorrow. There's not a lot of material out here, that's the problem. No point bringing a big truck out and going slow motion. If there was stuff everywhere, I would take my truck, it'd be more feasible, but since it's slow, I'm gonna use the van for now. Okay, keep me posted. Look how bad this weather is. I didn't want to even get on my vehicle. There's some interesting boxes there. I can see maybe a printer there maybe, but those boxes look pretty interesting. Those little metal boxes. You know the house was sold already. So we'll see. Gonna get wet. Oh well. Yeah, so it's the weather's getting nicer here. I'm meeting people here. I'm seeing people take stuff out of their garage. So what I'm doing is I'm asking for any electronics or e-waste, or I got a 40-inch flat screen TV. I got an old school printer, gonna have full of good usable parts, and recovery, gold recovery, maybe silver, but pretty good. Another lady here I talked to, she's gonna give me electrical cords. She's gonna look for them. Some old electronics she may have. I'm gonna go back there in about 20 minutes. So the day's getting good. It's getting sunny. The people are out there cleaning their garages and their house and yard, and the treasures are here. Okay, stand by and I'll show you more, and I'll show you what I have in the vehicle after it's starting to fill up. Thanks for watching. Okay, I've been hunting already for about 3 hours at least. Look, all the cars are pretty full. A lot of good stuff here. There's lots of brass and stuff in there, and I got a flat screen. They said it works, but one switch doesn't work. I just picked this up here. I don't know what this is. It's super heavy. It doesn't feel like aluminum. It's just way too heavy. But a little bit of copper pipes here, crystal lights, and a little stereo here, Mustang, BBC, modem. Lots of electronics and different things here. Pretty good haul. Very happy. Okay, we'll show you more as we find more. All day long now. Finally, I've found 4 computers in the last 10 minutes, so it makes sense. Anyways, got a full load here. To make room here, it's all stuffed to the ceiling. I'll show you later. Thanks. Okay, basically crammed. My seats are crammed. As you can see, my passenger is all e-waste. The whole car is full right to the top. Can't get anything more in here. I got all kinds of really good stuff, good parts, good accessories, lots of e-waste. Like I say, I was looking for computers all last 2 days. Finally I found, I think, 3 complete computers and all sorts of printers and different things. DVD players, just a lot of material here. So when I go home, I'll start digging out so you can see what I got there, but it's way too much here. I just can't believe it. Not a lot of material out there, but when you get out there and you get a lucky pile, you do really good. One guy told me there was a bunch of motherboards, whole box full, and then I found it actually, but I couldn't get it. They were all taken out of the package. There must have been 20 motherboards there. Missed that score, it's too bad, but got a lot of material here. It's just jam-packed in the car here, so I'll show you later. It's got about a 20-minute ride home, and then I'll start unloading. Thanks. Okay, this is what we found here. About 5 hours of buzzing around. It's just a lot of stuff here. Straight to the top here. Got pictures. These are limited edition ones. Got all sorts of things. Telephones and a lot of parts, accessories, wires, Christmas lights, blowers. A little video monitors, one microwave. So a lot of stuff here, so hopefully there's some good treasures mixed in here. I was lucky. I was looking for computer waste. Very hard to find this year, but I did find a few pieces, so I'm quite happy. It was very successful. I think this is the run for today. I got tomorrow to do. When I'm back to work Monday, I got another 10 units to do. Apartment building down to 10 units to strip out, and some other units to take out some false walls and different things there to open it up. Okay, I'll show you the highlights of some of the better stuff after I get there. Stay tuned. Okay, everything from my truck. I just unloaded my van. All the stuff was in here. It drove nice, never tubbed out. Suspension looked the same as it is right now. Well, it's a 7-passenger, so you could probably put about 1,500 pounds in there. That's a step stool. That TV set works, but this one switch that's not working, so I don't know. It's probably junk, but this is all scrap. Another TV. Here's a sink with a tap on there. These are cool little storage boxes, might come in handy maybe. Miscellaneous aluminum, some scrap steel, Christmas lights, dirty aluminum chairs, some wrought iron there. It's kind of cool. There's a pair there. These are like mortars and fans and weed eaters and different things. Blenders, outside lights. It's aluminum, cast aluminum. More lights and cords, extension cords. More crystal lights here. Here's this complete Sony system here. The lady put it out there. Just as she put it out, I grabbed it. So probably works. I know it's aluminum anyways. The base is all aluminum. It's all aluminum frame. So we'll see. A couple monitors, keyboard. Here's a blower. A Toro blower. More crystal lights in the bag here. That's the way I like to find them, in the bag. A little bit of e-waste here. These are probably high. These are probably some sort of maybe outdoor satellite type or cellular type things, because it's epoxy. The whole board is epoxied, and that's what they do to a lot of these metal detectors. They epoxy the board like this, but worse. So but you can't even tell, and they paint it white. So it's all epoxied in there. You can't tell what the components are. So it's hard to get the stuff out or repair if you don't know what it is. There's one gold bearing IC chip. See all the gold pins on there? The IC chip itself, and all the leads are heavily gold plated. These are good, right? It's got some sort of digital here, like a timer countdown, but anyways, that's the way it is. A couple of aluminum sprockets. A CD changer. A satellite dish. I grabbed it for the feed horn. Here's a glove. There's a brick tongs. Carries bricks. Here's a lot of mixed in brass here. That's brass. I looked through it. It was pretty good load here. It's probably about 50 pounds. Here's a really good stereo system amplifier. It's called an NAD monitor series power amplifier. It could be a good one. Look at the components: big transformers, big heat sinks. Did get 4 computers, three that are completely together. The other one's kind of taken apart a little bit.
different printers. I got the Yardworks. That's for your weed eater battery. That's a remote docking station. You can probably sell that at the flea market. Here's a golf club and bag lock. Some kind of locking system. A couple feed horns. I've seen guys pull those out there, and all the boards are gold plated, so that's why I'm kind of popping those off. DVD player. These are 2 more computers. There's the one that's been taken apart, but the motherboard's there. I did get a gas-powered blower. I checked it; it's not seized, so it's probably worth $5–10 bucks anyway. I would say 10 bucks for sure. Someone will buy it. The motor's taken out of this thing, but it's aluminum top, cast aluminum. I grabbed these things here because guys are, you know, mixing up, doing their acid batches with this, with the e-waste and all that. So I figured, why buy them when I can find them for free? So we've got a couple of those. Bunch of modems and miscellaneous electronics. These boards here, you know, different things. Wires. I got a real nice fishing net. Awesome looking net. Look at the quality of that net, it's beautiful. Good, worth $5–10 bucks for sure. I did get a picture. In 1991, it says Star Princess. Is probably just some sort of print, I think. These are limited editions here. Wolfpack in the Snowstorm. This is still print, but it's signed. This could be a good piece here. It's got vintage look to it. Signed 74. Something. It could be local. It looks almost like a Ladner, Stevenson looking. Have to see if there's a church there. Ladner. It could be something local, maybe, possibly. Who knows? Anyways, this is like a 5-hour trip today. I should have took my big truck. I got a huge truck there, but I figured the van gets around really quick. Guys are putting stuff out so fast, and there's trucks all day long spinning. Trucks, cars, vans. Everybody's, if you're lucky on the spot, like, you're getting your treasure, right? Just happy to get some computers for the Gold Dream. Hopefully I can get some gold. It's my mission is to get some gold of these computers. So if I get enough of them, enough of boards and different monitors. Some of the chips got gold plated contacts. You never know. Thanks again. I'm going to go out tomorrow. This is Saturday. Have a great day. Please subscribe, share, and thanks for watching. This is Canadian Treasure Hunter. Have a great day.